Okay, so there's this city called Lumière, right? Cute little city, super artsy, Pinterest, like, look at me, I got baguettes and croissants. Very aesthetic, very French, very doomed, right? Because every year, this giant, scary wooden lady wakes up. She paints a number on the monolith, and everyone who's that age is dead. Like, poof, gone. Rose petals everywhere. Apparently, this has been happening for 67 years. Like an annual death count of doom. And it's called the fromage.
No.
The gommage. But can you imagine, like 67 years ago, there's like 10 100-year-old expeditioners trying to fight monsters in their wheelchairs and IVs stuck in their arms? That's psychotic, insane even. How can you... Your grandparents, dead. Your parents, probably dead. You got some time, maybe. But this year, the number is 33. So if you're 33, maybe not the time. No time, probably. Whoops. Now behind all this mess is the Dessendre family. Mom is Aline Dessendre, a grief-driven god with a paintbrush. Dad is Renoir Dessendre, same divine painting powers, worse attitude. They've got 3 kids. Clea, the eldest, responsible, emotional backbone. Verso, middle child, artistic prodigy, canvas genius, the favorite. Alicia, baby of the family, adorable, innocent, the tragic plot device. And then boom, fire, house in flames, Verso dies. Alicia barely survives. The mom, Aline, goes full, I can't live without him, sakla mode, and literally jumps into the painting world, aka delulu land. The Dessendres, descending. Sorry.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Inside that world, she becomes the paintress, the big scary wooden lady, you know, the one painting your age on the monolith of death, like it's Death Note, but instead of names, it's your age. Yeah, her, that one. Meanwhile, it turns out that Verso's art basically created Lumière itself, a whole city made of magical paint. Everyone in it's kinda real, kinda fake. Like Disneyland, but everyone kinda knows that they might get Thanos snapped into rose petals at any second. Yeah, fun! So that's where your team comes in. Expedition 33. Maëlle? Surprise! She's actually Alicia reborn, but she doesn't remember that yet. Gustave? Engineer dad with metal arm and too much trauma. Lune and Ciel, ride or die sidekicks with great hair. The mission is to stop the paintress and end the fromage, the yearly Death Note event, before everyone under 33 disappears too. So you're like fighting the monsters, right? And, you know, exploring the landscapes. So pretty, so beautiful. Wow. Trauma. They meet SKA, and as they go deeper, they realize, the paintress isn't even evil. She's literally trying to delay total annihilation. She's like, I paint the number, but I also suffer, okay? Meanwhile, Renoir, trapped under the number tower thing, erasing paintings. Since everything in Lumière exists because of Verso's art, every building, tree, person, and street is painted into reality. So every time Renoir erases a painting, he's deleting parts of the city itself. He is kind of destroying Lumière, but like, not to be petty or anything. He's literally just trying to get his wife back from delulu into reality with him. He's really not a bad guy, you know? Then comes the full showdown, the final showdown. 3 phase boss fights, like Elden Ring, you know? Paintress Aline versus Expedition 33 versus Renoir. Like the whole family just fighting each other, you know? And then bam, you beat the boss fight, right? So now there's 2 endings. If you play as Verso, you let the canvas be destroyed. Boom. Canvas nuked. Real family finally wakes up and heals. Great. Awesome. But everyone in Lumière is gone. If you've been playing as Alicia or Maëlle, she saves everyone, stays behind, gains paintress powers, slowly loses her mind like her mom, and she literally just said, let's keep this delulu going. Anyway, TLDR, Aline, a mom who couldn't handle her grief over her son's death, so she escaped reality into his art and became a big wooden age-light Yagami instead of going to therapy. Renoir, who's just a guy with magical art powers desperately trying to save his wife. Verso, who's a dead gifted artist's son who accidentally painted the whole lore, literally, but was like, please stop. I don't want to do this anymore. Alicia, a daughter who tried to save her parents from the art and break the cycle, but becomes the new paintress anyway. Clea, the only Dessendre who didn't descend from sanity, held everything together in the real world while everyone else went delulu. Thousands of lives, decades of rituals, tragedy, family drama, the traumas, the beauty, all happening in a magical painting made by a dead kid. So yeah, crazy, right?